Hello and welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's Dawn here. So today what I'm going to do is, I saw this in the new magazine from Cardmaking and Papercraft. So this is issue number 195 and it's May, and I saw this and it's absolutely gorgeous. So I thought I'll give it a go, I'll try and do it, and it just confused me. It's actually taken two of us to work out how to make this, and it is all separate, and you can see that it's just this one bit. So I have managed to do it, so there you go. That one you need 8 of these, so I am going to build it up, and luckily I do also have the same paper. So it is from the Sweet Nothing, the Sweet Nothings paper pad. So I'm just using my 6-inch square one. Let's see if I'm fine. I might have actually used all of that one up now, so I will choose something different. There's one piece, and then which other one shall I use, because we need 8, so very similar. Oh, might use the ones. I'll take 2 of them. That's one. Right. So I thought I would come on, because I found it quite difficult to actually do this. I thought I would come on and show you how to do it. So I'm just using this punch, and it's just a 3-inch punch, but I suppose you could use any size circle. It does tell you in there to cut a 6cm or a 6mm circles using your die cut machine, but it is so much easier to do it with this. And like I said, I did think that if, you know, with me struggling, I would show you how to do it as well. Then that way, because I just think it's an absolutely gorgeous pattern. And if anybody else struggles with reading like I do, and I'm better off looking at a picture, to tell you the truth. I'm really sorry for the noise of the punch. I should have really done this before I came on camera, but I didn't. I thought I'd sit and chat with you instead. So yeah, so I mean, it was myself and my sister-in-law. She'd seen it on my last video and said she really liked the folded flower. So we had a look at it, and I tried to do it and didn't know what I was doing. And then she did it, and she got a lot closer than me. And then she then reread it. And then as we'd done it, we finally figured out, actually, this is how you do it. So yeah, so it did take 2 of us. So I'm hoping that if anybody's wanting to do this, by watching this video, you will be able to see how it's done. So what you need to do is you need to get your piece, your circle, and then you just need to fold it in half. So like this. Then open it out and fold it in half again, like that. So I don't know if you can see, but it's folded in half here and then folded in half here. And then it says to fold up these corners, so just the corners. So you want to fold just from there to there, and it might actually be easier, and I've only just thought on, to actually score that piece. But so you just want to fold that up like that. Where's my bone folder? There it is. So you want to fold that up, and then you want to do the same on the other side. So again, you just want to fold it up, and it is a little tricky. It says in the book, and this made me laugh, it does say in the book to use paper, but then the set that they've used, the paper set that they've actually used, is card. So that's what you end up with. So then turn it over, and then you just want to fold these bits up against this central line, like that. And then do the same with this other side. So you want it to go into the middle, and there you go. So you now have 2. So we'll do that again. Well, I'll just keep doing it, because like I said, it took us a while to actually work out how to do it. So I'll fold it one way, Then we fold it another way, like this. And then these bits, I'll do it on this side so you can see. So from there to there needs to be folded up. So from one corner to the other corner, like that. And then do again next to it. So from one corner to the other corner, like that. Turn it over. And then go from, fold this, and you want it folded along this centre. And just, so where your centre fold is, which is there, you want to fold this so that it rests along there, and then you want to do the same again to the other side. And I'll apologise for my watch, it keeps banging off the table. I'll take it off in a minute. So like that. So that's the start of your flower. So let me just get rid of my watch. I love this watch, but this bit is too big to sit here. So I have to wear it back to front. So we'll do it again. We'll fold one way. And then fold this way, like that. And then we're going to fold up this edge from one corner bit to the other. That's not quite right, but never mind. And that bit. And I suppose if you do miss, like I've missed here, I haven't got quite up. On the picture it shows they've used a pearl embellishment, so if you do miss that bit out, it's not the end of the world, because it is going to be covered, and it is very tricky to sort of get it done. So there we go, and there's another one. So there's the first four. So again, I'll go through it once more, and then I will go off camera and I will do the other three off camera. So fold it in half, then we fold it in half again. If you don't have a bone folder, it's not the end of the world. You can use your fingers, but just use the edge of a ruler, or you could even use the edge of a pen. So even a pen would do it. So we folded that in half horizontally and vertically, and then these edge bits we're just going to, from one point to the other, we're just going to push down, and then do the same to the other side. So from one edge to the other, and push it down and smush it. Then where this center line fold is, we're just going to bring this corner to there, like that, and smush it. And then again, we're going to do the same to this one. Oh, if we can. Oh, there we are. Like that. Oh dear. I don't know if you can hear that, but the neighbours' kids are, by the sounds of it, having a paddy. They obviously want something. So, I mean, doesn't that look absolutely gorgeous? So I'm going to go off camera. I'm going to do these three pieces. And then I will be back to you and we'll put a card together. Okay, so I'm back and I've done that. So I've done all 8 pieces, and I just think they look, it just looks absolutely gorgeous. So I'm really glad I did. I've just got this 6x6 card base, and in the magazine they have put some paper on, but I don't think I'm going to, because I quite like the craft coloured card for the base of this. So all I'm going to do is just arrange these around, and I've got a feeling that I might have to trim them down. I'm hoping I don't, but let's see what happens. Although I suppose we could have them sticking over just ever so slightly, couldn't we? So I think what I might do is I might just trim off just these bits, just so that it all fits on, because I just think that might, I think they're just all clashing against each other. So just a few mil, so not much. And then we'll start gluing these down. And I think I'm just going to use regular glue so that I've got the movement, just with it being quite fiddly. I think if I use double-sided tape, it sticks and there's going to be a lot of pulling it up and sticking it down. And I think if I use my glue gun again, I'm going to have the same problems. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to get, and this is, it says white craft glue on it, but it actually isn't. It's this from the Works, and it's tacky glue. It's just, this is so much easier for putting it in. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to put this up against my mat because I want to find the middle. So 3 and 3, so the middle's around here. I'm just going to put a little dot, just so that I know that's my centre point, and then I know that these can go up against, like up around that, so like so. And then we've got quite a bit of time in which we can manoeuvre these around, so I am just going to keep going around until I'm there, and then we can fasten them properly. Well, so like that. We know that needs to be. Oh, I think this is going to look fabulous. Fabulous. Yeah, I don't think you need me singing, do you? Right. So this is what we've got so far. Like I say, I'm just going to stick around carefully, and then once all the pieces are in position, if we need to tweak it we can, because we have used the wet glue. Oh, that one can still be moved. Oh, that one's stuck already. So, oh, there we go. So that's perfect. And then the last thing that I'm going to do is I'm just going to look to the side of me. That looks brilliant, doesn't it? So I'm just going to go to the side of me, to my little drawers, and I'm going to have a look to see what I've got that we can go in the centre. So if I make a load of noise, I do apologise. Because it's a bit of a mess. Shall we say? Oh, it's a shame actually, because I've just found them, but the blue. They would work with blue papers. And then the only other thing I've got in here is Christmas cabochons, and I don't think we can use the Christmas one. I did make these, however. I love this. That's actually, we'd gone on a walk last summer and I picked some really large daisies, and then I set them in resin to turn them into pendants. That's the smaller daisies. And then that one didn't quite work. I wanted to see if you could put a bit of colour in. It's a buttercup. Yeah, I like them. Anyway, back to what we're doing. Oh, could we? Oh, we could use one of those flowers, couldn't we? Do I have? Yeah, so I think I'm going to use one of these flowers. So all I'm going to do, because there is a gap there, is I think I'm going to just put some foam pads into that centre. See if I've got any smallish ones, just to build it up, so that it will stick better. like this. And then I'm just going to get my glue and put a nice big blob on. And again, I'm using wet glue. Oh, because yeah, I will drop it. And I'm just going to hold that there for a few minutes, and then the card is finished. And I don't even think I'm going to put a title or anything. They've used happy birthday, but I think I'm just going to leave it like that. Oh, look at that. How awesome is that? How amazing. I mean, that is such a simple technique. And I mean, if you've got these punches, it's like in half of the time. I mean, I've got the dies as well, so even if you've got the dies and you just cut yourself a load of circles, and then that's what you can come up with. I mean, isn't that just stunning? So thanks to my sister-in-law, I actually worked out how to do it, and I've managed to make a really, really cute card. Oops, not quite dry yet. So I will leave that with something on it to dry. So yeah, so I hope you've enjoyed this video. So I mean, this was there it is. So that's it on the paper, and then that's it. I mean, I think I've used a 3-inch hole punch, which is probably why it's a lot bigger than the card base itself. But I am really, really pleased with it. I think it's worked out yeah, really, really well. Really glad that we stuck at it, and we sort of kept on going until we found out how to do it. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. Please do subscribe if you're not already a subscriber, and if you are a subscriber, thank you so much. It does mean the world to me. Honestly, all the support that I'm getting off you guys is just amazing. And yeah, hopefully I'll see you very soon in my next video. Until then, happy crafting. Bye.